Showing that we are live. See if YouTube catches up, just to make sure. Yep, there we go. Oh shit, I forgot to mute. Wow. There we go. I thought I had muted that earlier. My bad, people. Anyways, thank y'all for joining us. We'll be doing some sprints tonight. 3, 4, something like that. I don't know. However many we get done. I'm D.L. Stewart. This is my channel. So yeah, that's that. You want to introduce yourself, Alec?
Well, a lot of you already know me. I'm A.L. Williams. I'm the author of Immortal Scars that's available on Amazon. And I have book 2 coming out on March 14th.
Cool. Yeah. Let's see here. I think the first sprint we will probably start at like 5 after. Give us a little bit of time to chit chat and let everybody join in, I guess.
Yeah. Hi, Jennifer.
There we go. Yeah, we got Rad Girls here. Hello. Jennifer. Hello. Got anybody else? Yes, we do. Chloe's here. Good evening. Nihilist Geek. Nihilist, is that how you pronounce that? Nihilist?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Nihilist.
I think I've heard people say Nihilist. I don't know. I'm terrible at names and words and stuff.
Wording sucks.
Yeah, I can't.
Don't let us being authors fool you.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, I can't word. I don't know English. It's all right. I write better than I speak, that's for sure.
It's like that's not required to know how to write.
Yep. Right here, I popped in every now and then because I'm playing a game with friends. Cool. Nihilist? Alright, tonight I think I might actually start working on book 3 of my METAGORE series. I kind of took a hiatus from working on fantasy for about, I guess, 2 weeks now almost. So I think I'm going to attempt to start back. I was going to start back yesterday, and then I was like, nope. And I start working on my memoir instead. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm just working on edits for my 3rd book to send off to my alpha reader. So.
Catalea is here. Hello. At least your English is better than your Spanish. Yeah. My Spanish sucks. Probably because I've never took Spanish. I used to know a few cuss words.
I did, and it still sucks.
But that was about it. And that was only because I had a Mexican I used to work with that only spoke Spanish, and he cussed me out all the time. So, yeah.
See, I did take Spanish, and I still suck at it. So, it's just a thing.
I attempted to take Spanish, and I couldn't get it my freshman, sophomore, or junior year. And then my senior year, I was like, no, I'm not even doing it anymore. Because we had like 2 years worth in high school, and I was, I'm not going to take just one. I'll take both or done. So, yeah. Lauren's here. Hello. I was geek. It's sleeping time for me. Happy writing. Io, thank you for stopping by. Aphrodite's here. Hello. But yeah, it is about 4 after, so we'll get started in just under a minute and go for 15 and go up to the 20. And it is 5 after, so let's go ahead and get my timer open. All right, start in 3, 2, 1, right. That is Tom. Let us know what y'all got done.
Whoa. Whoa. Ah.
I got 216. Eva's here. Hello, hello, hello. Lauren, I'm in rewrite hell. Changing so much on my last pass before line edits and then copy edits and proofreading is stressful, and I'm constantly second guessing all of my decisions. You can do it. Don't think about it too much. Not until later. Triple B's here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Lauren, I wrote half a book review. Well, that's not doing your rewrites. So, yeah, there's that.
Okay, sorry, my audio was acting strange.
Okay, I was about to say, I seen you joined again. I was like, let's see here.
Yeah, my computer's just being stupid.
I'm a failure at life. No, you're not. You got this. Chloe's fighting continuity problems. That sounds fun. How far did you get with your renders? I finished the image I was working on earlier. Was it an Amber string? Yeah. I finished it. I'm gonna show you all the finished product here in a little bit, or whatever. I was planning on doing some more tonight and not writing during the stream, but the program I use uses up so much power and stuff from my computer. I can get on the internet while I'm doing it, but I don't know if I could actually stream and have like 2 or 3 tabs open, and try to do that. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to. I might do it later tonight or something. Kalea got 315. Cool. Eva, I'm working on a creative project. I made progress. I don't know how to track it. About 10 minutes worth. Cool. Lauren, you've done the hard part. You wrote the book. You've got this. You are not a failure. Exactly. I feel like the first draft is like the hardest and the most difficult to do.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. Of course, I kind of like edits and revisions just because I know the hard part's already out of the way. I'm not saying it's easy or anything, but it's easier.
Yeah, I know I struggle with drafting too. Like, I just don't know what else to write or take a minute.
Yeah. I usually know what to write. It's just trying to get it into words that actually halfway make sense. It's like, oh.
Yeah, there's certain scenes that I can't write because I just don't know how to make it progress the story, because I try to write as cleanly as I can, at my current skill set. So a lot of times that puts a wall in front of me.
Yeah, I know there's some dialogue at times. I was like, all right, I'm doing the scene specifically for this dialogue, but I can't just start with that dialogue. I gotta progress to it and then try and make it not sound forced in that dialogue to get there. I'm like, all right.
Right.
I know. Procrastinating. Yep. I seen you said earlier, I didn't read the comment, that you need accountability. Quit procrastinating. Good old gremlins. Interesting.
Yeah, the gremlins are hard on me right now. I keep coming in and out, like my internet's just not working with me.
Let's see. I'm doing my own book cover for my memoir. I got the front cover done. I've done it last year sometime. I might tweak it a little bit. I'm still doing some renders of images for the back cover, and it's like actual images that I have taken, me and my friends or whatever. But I'm using a 3D software to recreate the image. So it's like 3D models. I'm having to, design all that stuff and then rendering it back into photo format.
Nice. See, I don't have enough. My Chromebook wouldn't be able to handle all that. I got to get a desktop.
Yeah, I know my old computer. I don't remember exactly the specs on it, but I could just do that program and that was it. I could not do anything else. I couldn't even open up a Word document or anything.
And see, this computer, you can't even use editing software. Well, you can. It's just the free versions. You can't use Photoshop because it's an Android laptop. So
yeah,
I have to use my iPad and Procreate to make my covers and anything else.
Yeah, I use GIMP because I don't want to pay for Photoshop or whatever, and GIMP's free. And used to, when I used Photoshop, it was like the old style, and I know I got into it here a while back. I tried a free version. I was looking at it, I was like, it's been too long since I've done this shit. I don't know what half this shit is. And GIMP reminds me of the old Photoshop, so I was like, yeah, I got this.
Photoshop's a little bit more complicated because there's so many tools. I found that the less tools there are in software, the easier it is to work.
Yeah, I know. That's why I use GIMP, because it reminds me like how Photoshop used to be or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'll just stick with this. It's free. I'm going to use it.
Yeah. I really like Procreate because it is so simple. Like, it's got like pretty much all the same tools Photoshop has, except for all the complicated stuff.
Lord, I've never published before, so I think I'm just nervous that it will be done,
The book will never actually be done. There's always something.
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be parts, even after it's published, you're going to be like, man, I could have done something different here, or I don't like how I did this, or
it comes down to, did you successfully tell your story to the best ability of your current skill set?
Yeah, and the way I look at it, whether or not I might look at something that I've done before, I'm like, well, I could have done this better. Your reader more than likely is not going to know anything except what's out there, and that's usually good enough for them. They're not going to be like, oh, well, they could have done this a little bit different or whatever, because they're reading it from a reader's perspective, and you're looking at it more analytically. So, yeah, I wouldn't stress about it too much.
Yeah, that's why, like, if you stress about it too much, eventually you're just not going to get anything done, because I know people who are working on books but never get them done because they're worried about how it sounds and if it's good enough, and it's like, nothing you do will ever be good enough in your eyes. That's just part of the artist's struggle.
Yeah, Chloe said, I love revisions, even if it means the first chapters have to be totally rewritten to fit the story. That's what I'm telling myself now as I rewrite the first chapters of the story. Yeah, for book 3 of my METAGORE series, I started it the end of last month, beginning of this month. I had written the first half of the first chapter, and then I kind of stopped, and I was like, nope, I just deleted it all, and I'm going to do it completely different now. And then I just took my hiatus, and just now I'm getting back to it. So I know the feeling and I know for the first book, like after each draft, I was constantly redoing complete chapters or complete scenes or something.
Yeah, I never really have to completely change the first chapters. I just have to make them better. Because I know how the story begins always. It's just how it ends is usually, and also the middle is where I struggle. The beginning, I know.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let me try to. If I can share screen. This entire screen, sure. Let's see here.
Inception.
There we go. That is what I'm planning on as the cover for True Identities.
I love the bottom parental discretion.
Yeah, it was it was about when we made music, and we had the parental advisory sticker on all of it. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that there. So yeah, thought that just fit kind of perfect. But I wanted to take some of our photos and recreate them into like Polaroid like photos. So I was like, yeah,
Nice.
it would be kind of cool.
Yeah. I'm going to have to do some book covers because Aphrodite threw some ideas for pre-mades at me. You just got all the ideas.
Yeah, let me all right, let's do this again. Share screen, share.
I'm thinking about taking old books, like The Great Gatsby and all of that, and doing my own version of covers for those just to practice.
Yeah. And there's the one that I had worked on earlier today. I might still kind of tweak it a little bit or something.
Nice.
But that's what I was doing during Amber's. It took the hardest or longest to do his hair like that because the actual image that I had was straight across. So I was trying to rotate it and blend it good enough and shit. But besides that, it wasn't that hard to do. It was supposed to be our producer. I might go back and make him look a little bit older, since he is a little bit older. But yeah, it was kind of close enough for the time being.
Brett.
Do what?
Oh, Jennifer is asking for names, and I'm just like, Brett. That sounds like a Brett.
No, his name was Johnny.
Oh, no, I was talking about Jennifer. She's asking for ideas.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about a name for that person. I was like,
no.
I was like, what? Okay.
There's also Brad.
Cover reveal. I think I've showed it before on a stream or something. So, yeah. Yep, that first edit when everything has to be actually fit together is so frustrating, worth it.
See, I like doing my fancy video cover reveals because I'm melodramatic like that.
Yeah, I think I just did an image reveal for the Battle for METAGORE. I had some random image that I had done, just black with some blood splatter around the edges with a question mark on it, and then the actual font of the title for a while, and then had the date that it'd be revealed, and then a week or just maybe a couple days before the actual reveal, then I did that little. It looks like a book, but it's wrapped up in paper and just has a little bit tore off of it. But yeah, I can't remember if I did my book trailer the same day as I did the reveal. I don't think I did. I think I waited a little bit for my trailer.
Yeah, I have to do my trailer. Freaking Morgan League inspired me with her freaking trailer. It was awesome. I love that trailer.
Yeah. I know the program that I use to make those renders, you can animate them so it looks like a little video. I've never tried it, and I'm sure it's going to be more of a headache, but I might try to make a book trailer with
You should
that
tell
program.
me. You should try to like show me how you do it because I want to make advertisements that you post on like promo sites where the teaser moves, but I don't quite know how to do that.
Oh, uh, I used to use After Effects. I could do a lot of special effects with that and stuff, and make like the title move and that glitch where it kind of looks like it's shaking, but the image is still, but the colors are being kind of torn off. You know, like that green and red lines going around it, type
Mm.
effects and all that shit. But the program I use, it's actually designed for like video games and stuff, so it's not really text wise or anything like that, but the actual models, like 3D models and stuff.
Mm. Lauren, don't worry too much about book covers. I mean, like, just finish the book first. Because you can all like, unless you're planning on doing it yourself, you can always hire a book cover designer. Hint, hint.
Little shameless self promotion.
Yep.
Plug in right there.
Just slip that in. I was totally smooth with that.
Oh, yeah. It's not self promotion when somebody asks about it or brings it
Yeah.
up. Oh, hey, since you brought it up.
Be careful with Fiverr though, because book covers designers on there have been scamming people. So I would not use Fiverr if I was you.
I used Fiverr for my book trailer, and that was about it.
Yeah.
I know I get people ask me whatever. It's like, you think Fiverr is good to try to find editors or cover designers or anything? It's like, to me, I mean, I'm sure there are some excellent editors and cover designers on there, but I'm not going to go to some random website and find some random person do something that critical for my book. A book trailer, I was like, I don't really care if I have one or not, sure. And I found one for like $12. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. But for covers and stuff, I'll be like, no.
Oh, you already have your cover? Okay. The trailers, those are fairly easy. Like you could just do images off of those free sites like
Yeah.
pixel.com or unsplash.com. All of those are free use photos. Or you could do like me and also what's her name? That one author who did the Aladdin retelling. All she did was the trailer was of her book cover zoomed in with quotes. You can do it that simple.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I know we're all
I
ahead of
plan on
you.
doing
So.
everything except the edits for my memoir. I don't know how many books I'll actually do that, but I know I'm going to do the formatting and stuff. I got the scene breaks. It's like a little script of music kind of going across and stuff. I'm not really sure what I'm going to put as like the chapter header design because I know I want like a watermark type design on it, and I might even do something around the page numbers as well. I'm not sure yet. I read that as Tog Boys. Yeah, it's Fog Boys with the F, but we wrote it with a backwards F. So yeah, and then that font. Yeah, I know it can be a little complicated.
You should change it to Toy Boys.
Toy Boys.
It's like I'm not saying boy toys. I'm totally not saying that.
Yeah, and actually, I got a Fog Boys shirt on right now. So yeah, kind of cool how that worked out. But yeah, it was Fog Boys, and it was supposed to have been a Z, but the Z was backwards, so it looks like an S. But yeah, and one of the O's is backwards. That's a thing too. Feels like updated Breakfast Club. Nostalgic but modern, relatable. Yep. Just because I like the artistic look of it in a sense, as well as I know I've talked to the other guys in the group and stuff about me writing it and stuff, and I'm changing everybody's name in the story just because. Um, and then I know there's some people that's going to be mentioned in the story that I haven't got permission from, but they're not really that big ordeal or anything. They don't play a big part or anything. It's just they're there. But since their name's going to change, I'm going to change everybody else's. And I figured since I was changing everybody's name, I would go ahead and, just do that a little bit more privacy, I guess, for them. Hey, you all, I need some ideas for the names.
Yeah, that was the question I was answering. I didn't realize I was that far ahead of you.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. My comments just jumped.
Don't you just love it?
I still got way to go. God damn.
Right?
It would be cool if YouTube or StreamYard had a button where you got pause comments. Nobody can comment until I unpause it.
Oh wow! Putting them in timeout.
Thank you. I did some 3D renders of just like promotional images for METAGORE when I was doing ads, but yeah. Boom, boom, boom. This library near me is having a pay $5 for as many books as you can fit in a bag. Cool. It's not too bad. Are they just trying to clear up some shelf room, or?
Probably. I've noticed libraries do that sometimes.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know they kind of do that every so often and try to get new books in. Because I know a lot of libraries will have let people come in and just donate books, and then they kind of have a back stock of stuff that they can't fit on the shelves.
Yeah, sometimes they'll sell like damaged books. I've noticed that too.
Yeah.
I really can't wait to read Danette's book, because that title is just cool. I don't even know what it means, but it's cool.
What book?
Tillery's.
Oh, you're far ahead of me then.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, hi. Fiverr is my friend. I should hopefully be getting closer to the end. I'm lucky because I have a film production company, so I'm doing mine like a movie trailer. Cool. I actually thought about for mine, if I ever turned my memoir into an audiobook, having me and the other guys in the group do our own voices.
That would be cool.
I would have to go get a mic, but yeah, I thought about that. Or
that
just
would
doing
actually
it myself.
Be really cool.
Yeah.
I say do it. Do it.
I mean, strictly all from my point of view, but I mean,
why not?
Their voices and dialogues in there too, so I mean that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I really wish I could do.
You're okay. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. Oh, it jumped again. Boom, 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 boom. Auditions are in 3 weeks. Cool. That's something I used to was kind of interested in, is filmmaking and stuff. I guess anything that has any kind of artistic flair to it, I was always interested in.
Yeah, I just really want to do a trailer for the whole series. Like, if I ever make enough money, I will cast the first 8, because there's gonna be next generations. But like once the first 8 are done, do a full out trailer with actual characters for the whole series. That would be cool. I even have it like in my head of how the trailer is going to end, with the effect of a scar like going across the middle of the screen. It's just gonna look cool. It looks cool in my head.
Yes, Lauren, that is the memoir that I demolished everybody in stream sprints with. Sad part is I've only got like maybe 5 chapters done of it. And I think like 40 something thousand words. So yeah, there's that. Some of that's outline though, but it's going to be a lot thicker than my other books. Actually, I might be on chapter 6 now. I can't remember. I worked on a little bit the other day.
On my memoir, I only have 1 chapter because it's just so hard to write it.
Yep. I could care less. It's just more y'all comment, longer the in-between sprints is, but it doesn't bother me. I was just joking about that whole ordeal, just pausing it and shit.
Yeah.
It just helps whenever fucking StreamYard doesn't want to jump all the way to the fucking bottom. Better not try to condition me.
Oh, because of the conditioning, the comments.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Oh shit, fucking StreamYard.
Yeah, just go. Don't tell her to go in the closet, Aphrodite. We're all gay here. I'm sorry, it's so funny.
Dark trailers are our specialty. Your library may even have a mic to check out. Maybe. I know I can get hold of my old producer and use his microphone. And then I know another guy that I made some music with. I think he's got like 5, but he lives like up in New Jersey at the moment, I think.
You can send me one if you like.
Yeah, he said he'd bring one down because we was working on a project together when my microphone played out and we never finished it. And he keeps hitting me up every so often. He's like, well, I'm in town. I want to do that. I was like, all right, well, I ain't got a mic. He's like, I'll bring one of mine. I was like, all right. So I might talk him into leaving it. That's the case. See if I can buy it off of him or something. Or I might just buy my own again. Talk extensively about doing some voice acting and turning a small room into a studio for audiobooks and different voice projects. I have a thing for dialects. Cool. I'm definitely doing the audio for an upcoming project. I've ever gotten to film industry was making cakes to fill a dessert case for TV shows. Cool. God damn it. Just can't wait for folk to see Aaliyah and Chase spar.
Fucking Chase.
Yeah, my shirt should be in a couple days. Fucking Aphrodite texted me. I was like, oh, I'm totally wearing that during their streams.
Oh God. I can't wait till we all get our shirts. Because me and Hillary will be like right there with our Chase, our Spencer shirts.
Yeah, I think she said it's supposed to be here like Tuesday, so maybe I can wear it on Tuesday stream. If there is one or whatever.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I'll wear it every week. I don't fucking care.
Mm-hmm.
I'll set it aside, but I gotta wear this just for the stream.
I'm gonna start saying Chase is your baby daddy.
What?
Hello.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. You don't even need a whole room. You can do it in a closet, which is even better. Yeah, I know the first studio I ever recorded in, it started out in a closet as our sound booth before we actually got an actual little building for it.
And that's where the whole "don't send her back in the closet" comment came from.
Yeah, I figured that once I've seen it. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, we did that. We had like a sliding door and a curtain or whatever. And we had like one of those little metal fold out chairs and shit. It was just, yeah. But I know while we was doing that, we was always talking about getting in the closet. Especially there's a couple tracks where we'd go back and forth and we didn't want to do just like one person would do it and then the other person would go in and do it. So we'd both get in there. So we'd be in the closet together and there's a bunch of joking around about that shit. And yeah. And they still had the shelves in there, so you couldn't even stand up in it. You had to sit down or kind of squat. So, yeah. All that fun stuff. Open YouTube video on your phone or other device and then read the comments there. Then you will not be behind on comments. Well, it's not that I'm behind on comments because they're not coming in. This is me getting to them and such. I got YouTube open on another tab on here if I ever got caught up and wanted to flip over there or something. But, oh well. It is 6:52. I'm going to go ahead and at the top of the hour, we can do another sprint. Okay. And then we can play catch up on the comments after that. So that's another 8 minutes. You have to
get to my quote, though. Because
I'm still wrong. That's still like 8 minutes away, so okay. I'm still kind of whatever. My new favorite quote from Alec: "We're all gay here."
Which I'm thinking about putting that in my Alice in Wonderland retelling. We're all gay here. It works.
Y'all don't know Chase like I know him.
Fucking Chase. But apparently in book 2, fucking Aaliyah.
We'll see.
They're both cray-cray.
I can be all right with that, but fucking Chase, nah, he's my boy. Shit.
God. My cinnamon roll Spencer, I just can't.
I need to make one that says I just wrote the book. I was thinking about making a shirt and just being ask me about my book or something and put that on the back to see how many people would actually stop and ask.
Now I really want a book that says we're all gay here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we recorded in a closet for I don't know, about 6 months or so.
See, I can't do voice acting because I'm not a big fan of my voice. So, you know.
Yeah, I ain't that crazy about my voice, but oh.
Plus, reading out loud is hard for me. Like, for some reason, I trip over words so fast.
Yes, I fucking suck at reading. I hated that in school. When there's like, Derek, read, this chapter in the book or this paragraph. Don't wanna. Played her song at the release party and she showed up to cool. Put it on a shirt so we can wear it in streams. Put METAGORE focal def. What does that mean? Yeah, I was thinking for a shirt, I'd put like the actual title, either the Battle for METAGORE or just METAGORE, or something on the front, and then on the back, just ask me about my book or something like that. because I know I have a shirt that says I'm a writer, despite what my search results might lead you to believe or something like that. And I've had people ask me a couple times when I wore that, it's like, you write? Mm-hmm. And I kill people. It's what I do.
All the people. I'm still like trying to
You cut up.
I got all of it.
We missed all of that.
Yep. I really want Aphrodite's ebook at some point because I want all the things.
Yep. I know. I was doing a video the other day and editing it, and I can't fucking remember what I was gonna say now. But I remember it had something to do with the whole fucking writing a book or some shit, but whatever. Just a sec.
Shattered. I already have. Well, actually, I would like to have. I think I would like to have both for some reason. Whenever I read in bed, it's easier to read an ebook than a physical copy. So I have both your books, Aphrodite, physically. I just don't have the ebooks. I do like whenever you do your box set for this the Glass Corridor. If you have an outside box that holds them all, I just want the box to put my copies in. Because I love box sets. Like I just love them.
Nah, kids are being pains for my wife. So yeah, let's see. We got about 3 minutes, and we'll do our second sprint.
Oh, I'm just answering Aphrodite real quick. No, I don't have the ebook for Encounters. I know you sent me the audio files on YouTube, and then I have the physical copy, but I don't have the ebook.
Yeah, I've been aiming on going back and listening to the rest of that, I guess. I've listened to first 3 chapters of it.
I've only listened to 1 chapter of it. I need to stop being lazy and actually listen to the rest. I've just been lazy about it. Because I'm like that.
The Glass Corridor will be a box set for sure. Yeah, I want to do a box set for METAGORE once it's all done. I'm going to do a hardcover box set.
Wait, you were free? I didn't even know that it was free. Apparently, I wasn't even paying attention. I was not. See, this is what happens when I don't pay attention. What? I can't wait to read the other 2. I really can't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got it's under a minute left.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I had no idea it was free, Aphrodite. I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah, I was seeing that. It's free for what, like 3 days, I think.
See, this is. I just missed something.
Yeah, I think it was like the 13th, 14th, and 15th. I think I remember seeing the image on Facebook and stuff. But it is top of the hour, so we'll go ahead and get started. Do the next 15. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, right. And that is time. Like a couple, like probably 30 seconds ago, but oh well. It's still within the same minute area. Let me know what y'all got done. I got 0 words, and Alec is having some more difficulty with his internet. But yeah, I got nothing done. I was had to go parent for a little bit, and then I got a video call from the other Derek that was in my group. Chit chat with him rest of that sprint.
My internet's stupid.
What I did. Yeah. Let's see here. Aphrodite said I had to make changes because of Stewie's bromance with Chase.
Yep.
I'm glad I could be an influence on people.
Mm-hmm. You should have Stewie in there as a side character mooning over Chase from a corner.
I'll be alright with it. Freaking made the top 200 in fantasy erotica. I hadn't made that category. Cool. Let's see here. Catalea got 260 words. Lauren's putting out fires of a different kind. Sick kid. That's always fun. Oop, it jumped. I did 2 chapters.
Oh, sorry. I was just...
But Tillery said I did 2 chapters in book 3, outline, while soaking my sprained ankle. Yep. Catalea found some plot holes, so I had to work on plugging those up before it flooded the whole story. Yep, I'm Chase's lawyer. Which is kind of cool since I work with the legal court system in a sense. So, yeah. Fits me perfectly.
Uh-huh.
I'll defend him till I die.
Is the character actually named Stewie? Or I should say, Stewart Lawyer. Stewart the Lawyer.
I am Derek Stewart on behalf of the fucking defendant here. Yeah. Or Peter would be alright. She's tried to injure herself so she can't flirt with you doctors.
Mm-hmm.
So
hey, do what you got to do. Ha! See?
First name is Stewart. Typically, that spelling is for a last name. The first name is usually with a U instead of W. But yeah. Or Stuart for the first name. Well, if they are hot Korean doctors. I like to think his name is Stuart Lawyer Esquire. Yep.
What did I do? I don't even remember what I said. I just talk and don't even process what I say.
Stuart Peters. Yeah,
I have a character named Inspector Peters.
Yeah, I know my pen name for my non-fantasy stuff is going to be Peter Gracie, which is why I said Peter, but yeah.
And that's the truth.
I'll be his friend.
At least somebody is.
know to like tag you in comments and such. We want to include you, Alec. Let's see. It's 20, maybe at 30 mark we'll start our next one. That'll give us another about 9 minutes. I think I'm only going to do 3 tonight, so we'll do one more at the 30 mark. Have done 0 work. This is why I demolish y'all in those gauntlets or battle royales or whatever. Y'all just don't know how to work. Get to work. Work now. Don't wait till the 30 mark. Gotta get that work in. Maybe I'll actually get some work done. Yeah, maybe I will. I got a little bit done that first sprint. Not much, but yeah. Oh shit.
Seriously, I'm going to throw stuff across the room.
You come take care of my screaming child. I have 3 children here. I'm good. Next week I'm going to have 4. Possibly next week I'm going to have 4 children here for an entire week. So yeah, and that's gonna be fun. I might have a special guest with me next week's stream if all works out well.
Is it your son? Is it the cute one? Well, I'm not saying they're both.
I mean, he might join too. Yeah. What the fuck's my phone dinging for?
I'm editing a flashback scene.
But no, Alibi is supposed to come by next Sunday at some point. She's supposed to get here and stay for a week. And then in March, I think on the 25th, we're taking a trip over there and staying for a couple of days. But she'll be bringing her youngest, which I think is like 6 months old, something like that. I got a great new project that will stomp a mud hole in your word count. Whenever. I'm ready for another fucking gauntlet. I still got a whole memoir to do.
Oh my god. See, I just accept the fact that my books kind of stay around 60K, at least for now. For now.
Yeah, I might actually break my memoir up into 2 books or something. I don't know. It'll depend. I'm going to write it all together and just kind of see exactly what the word count is at the end. So right now I've got just maybe 5 or 6 chapters done, and it's like 30, 40 something thousand. But I know part of that is my outline. And before I started, my outline was like 14,000 words just for my outline. So yeah. And I don't even have it completely outlined. I got it, I think, up until about the time Derek goes to jail. And then after that, I haven't done any. Jennifer said, I'm getting work accomplished. Cool. At least somebody is.
I love that title, When Derek Goes to Jail.
I mean, he did. His mom would argue with you. She was always telling us, he's not in jail. He's not in prison. So what the fuck is it? It's a correctional center. Yeah.
That's a fancy way to say jail.
Whatever. I don't care if it's called the Northeast Arkansas Department of Community Corrections, Osceola, or whatever the fuck it is. It's a prison. He got locked up for 2 years.
It's the same thing like when people are like, when I say orphanage, people are like, they're not called that anymore. I'm like, yeah, they're called group home. They're still orphanages.
It's like he got arrested. He went to county jail for, I think, like 2 weeks or something. And then he got shipped there for fucking, or he might have been county for like 6 weeks. I don't remember exactly. I got it wrote down somewhere. But then he went and served the rest of the time in Osceola. So yeah.
I could have a title called Alec went to jail. Twice.
And what was the funniest thing about him being in jail was they had to wear these jumpsuits, and they was yellow, like this bright
Oh
yellow.
God, that's
Yeah,
worse. Actually, no, I
that's
think
what they
orange
had to
is
wear all
worse.
the time. That and like white sneakers. And we used to tease him about being like a gorilla or a monkey because his arms are slightly longer than what they're supposed to be, and he can like stand straight up and like literally touch his kneecaps without bending over or
Oh
anything.
wow.
Um, so we used to tease him about being a gorilla or a monkey. And then when I went to see him the first time, I'd go up there like every other week to visit him on Sundays for visitation. And I seen that, I was like, of course, they put the monkey in a fucking yellow jumpsuit. You look like a giant banana now.
Giant banana.
And then when he got out, his mom bought him a set of yellow scrubs to kind of go along with that. Where it was like, here, since you wore yellow for the past 2 years.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm not a like I'm not. I don't have a problem with yellow. I honestly hate orange more than yellow. When I was there, we happened to get the orange ones, and I hated them so much.
Uh,
At least it's not the black and white striped. Of course, I prefer those. It's a fashion statement.
I know if I can, he would tell me, I would like write him letters and stuff because that's why we was making music. So I'd send him like lyrics to some of our songs and stuff. And we wrote very explicit songs, like killing people and this and that. And I would send those letters, and they screen all their mail and stuff before they send it out and before they receive them. And then they would like black out things that they didn't want them to see. He said he'd get my lyrics all the time, and it'd be like a bunch of black lines all over shit.
Oh wow! See, I never understood the whole blacking out stuff. It was like, what? What? Like they don't know words?
Yeah. I guess just because it was mentioning killing and violent
Ah,
stuff. And I was like, no, don't want any kind of conspiracy coded messages going
I'm kind
through.
of like sitting here, like, yeah, majority of the people in there already have conspiracies in their head. Blocking words is gonna change that.
And it was, and he wasn't even in there for any type of violent crime. It was just like breaking and entering. It's the only thing he actually got charged for. But
Yeah, I just don't like orange. It's an eyesore for me. Like I cannot stand it. It's the one color I cannot stand. And I dated a guy who his favorite color was orange, but I could not stand it.
I like certain oranges. Um, I know I like that rustic type orange, like how they used to put that on cars for like a while. It was like a big fad. I
Yeah.
love that color.
I have to say, I have run into one situation where orange was not bad to look at, and that was a guy with a nice butt in lace underwear. That's the only time orange was very appealing.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want a bunch of things to be orange or whatever, but I mean, the color itself, I ain't really got that big of a problem with. It's like my favorite color is green, but when it actually comes to having like a car or anything else, I'm like, I don't want it to be green. So I think green cars are kind of it. I'd rather stuff to be black, but my favorite color is green. So yeah.
See, my favorite color is purple. I love rose gold too, though, and I usually hate pink. So, who doesn't like money?
Hell yeah. More like mermaid green.
So the mermaid's tail looks like money.
I'm actually planning on putting some green in my hair at some point soon. Probably within like a month or so. So that's gonna be different. Favorite color is indigo and rose gold. Cool.
I used to have a phone case that was rose gold. It was pretty. My iPad is rose gold.
Mermaid tail
Mermaid
doesn't have
tail.
money.
Yeah.
Uh, it is 30 after, so we'll go ahead and get started on our next 15.
Yeah. And I was just gonna say to Aphrodite because that was the last comment. It's okay, we still love you.
Yep. Get started. 3, 2, 1, right. That is time. Let us know what y'all got done. I got a total of 51 words. I got another video call ago from Alaba.
Yeah, I finished the flashback, deleted a good portion of it to shorten it to make people wonder what the hell is going on. I love confusing people sometimes. Uh, yeah, and like that was one of the things, like, I was trying to figure out because I've read a lot of things telling people you shouldn't confuse the reader to explain things to them. But then I picked up this book where you were confused a good portion of the book until you weren't, and I loved it. So I think it really comes down to taste if you want to be confused the whole time until you're not.
Yeah, I think it kind of depends on the style and stuff and the way you want to approach it or something.
Yeah. And I think it's just like some people like to have the book explained to them at that moment, at that time, instead of just waiting for the answer. So,
Oh yeah, I feel like if you have to wait though, it kind of builds some tension and suspense and stuff, so it can be all right.
yeah, and that's what I like about it, especially in fantasy. You're trying to figure out why is it happening, what's going on.
Mm-hmm. And that's why one of the reasons I first got the idea for Gift of a Child was I was going to do a lot of red herrings in it. So we were kind of led to believe one thing, and then it's like, nope. And then you're just trying, like, what the fuck is really going on here, man? Top ordeal. The whole deception ordeal.
Yeah. Yeah, this story I'm literally changing around the way it was because I'm adding in the trope forced proximity. So to do that, I have to change some things that happened in the first draft. So, forcing people who hate each other because the two of the tropes that are in my book are enemies to lovers and forced proximity. So it's two people who hate each other who have to be in the same space. It's a wonderful thing.
What's wrong, Lauren?
Probably something to do with the child or the editing or both.
Yeah. Are you trying to say something? I can't hear you. Oh yeah, I was on video call with somebody. I had myself muted so y'all didn't hear it, but yeah, I was talking to somebody. That's why I didn't get much done. But, oh well. I'm gonna go, guys. I need to rest up so that I feel good enough this week to stream. Cool. Thank you for stopping by. Whether I have a voice or not, I am streaming.
So we'll have to translate for her if you can't talk.
Yeah, just type whatever you want to say up in the comments. It might make it a little bit slow and tedious, but at least everybody gets to see your beautiful face. Okay, good night. I did another 3 chapters for my book 3 outline. Happy writing. See y'all next week. Thank you for stopping
Book 3?
by.
Did you already write book 2? Well, then.
I don't know how many words, but I worked on chapter 14 with rewrites. I can never tell. And I finished and posted my book review. Got noise canceling headphones and a whiskey.
Yep.
I need to get me some new headphones, at least for work. Right now, I just got earbuds, and it is very hard to hear some of the shit on them.
Yeah, the ones I have are actually pretty decent, even though I got them from Dollar Tree. But it's like a hit or miss with earbuds. You never know if they're going to be really good or not.
Yeah. I have 2 pair. One was my wife's when she had an iPhone, and that's what I use for work. I have another pair that came with my phone, but it doesn't have an audio jack. It's got the USB-C port or whatever, and that's what the headphones has, so I can't use it on my computer. And they are pretty good. They are noise canceling earbuds, and they're pretty cool. I like them. I just can't use it for work. I'm gonna get me some actual earmuff headset whenever I get my taxes in.
Yeah, when I get some money, I want to get another pair of because I can't use the ones that are like that cover your whole ears because my ears start sweating and I hate that. I have to use earbuds, so I'm gonna probably get some noise canceling ones whenever I find some.
Good night, everybody. I'm going to go work on my outline and decide what I want my characters to look like. Pinterest. This is amazing. Yep. I love looking at Pinterest.
Oh yeah, I just
what's aesthetics or whatever on there. I started trying to find some, but I like looking up just fantasy battles and landscapes and stuff like that on there.
You should try looking on DeviantArt. They have some amazing like digital battle scene artwork.
I haven't been on there for a while. I used to have a DeviantArt account.
I still have one. I just don't really go on there very much.
Back in like 06, 07, something like that. Maybe 08.
Yeah.
I know I was still in high school, so it was a really long time ago.
Oh, I found a really cool artwork earlier today because it popped up on my Pinterest. I'm really excited. It's a pirate sitting on a rock and a merman coming out of the water. It's so hard to find mermen. Like, really hard. And I'm so excited right now because it's pretty.
Why is everyone going to sleep so early? I don't know. It's so early.
Pansies.
Yeah, I'll probably stay up late. Video chatting.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay up
It's
late and edit. I have to. I woke up at like 3 o'clock, so yeah, I'm gonna be up.
Yeah, I think I woke up at 8, 7:30, 8, somewhere in there this morning.
Like I told you, I woke up at 9, but I went back to sleep, so that failed.
Yep.
I can't wait to listen to your audiobook just because I'm going to be imagining the sexy man reading it the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, he's completely done and shit. Just waiting for me to pay him now, which I'm gonna have to wait until I get taxes in or whatever to pay him. I might see if he wants to do a few other little just skit type ordeal voiceovers for me to put like at the end of my videos or something. I don't know if I will or not, but
you should do that because Jenna Moresti does that.
Yeah, that's
really
where I got that idea, and I had run it by him or whatever at first, because I know whenever I went through ACX, it's like estimated to be like 11.7 hours, blah blah blah, and this and that. And I figured it out, and I was like, when I first talked to him or whatever, I video chatted with him and kind of went over some of the pronunciations and stuff, and I was like, after that's done, would you be cool with if I would just round it up to the 12-hour mark or whatever, and just write some random shit or whatever for you to do for some videos? And he's like, yeah, that'd be fine.
That would be
never
cool.
got around to it, so I don't know.
Dude, I think I like that idea. Like, I know she does it, but it's like, if I had a voiceover person, I would probably have like Lucifer or Gabriel do like a little line at the end of my videos whenever I get back to making videos. Yeah.
Yeah. I know once I actually pay for it, and probably after it's out or whatever, I might take like small little clips of the book and put it as my little outro. Because right now I know I just have the music from my book trailer playing while that image is at the end, whatever. I might just kind of remove that music and add like a little scene or something from there. And I might kind of just get a couple different scenes so it's not the same one every video. Maybe like get 6 different ones for the 6 different rulers or something. I don't know. It's just a thought. What do you think
I
about...
need to find... Didn't you tell me you had... I mean, I might have been thinking of the wrong person, but didn't you tell me you had moving fire graphics or something?
For like videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to... Whenever I had After Effects, I had bought some special effects packets, and one of them was like explosions and fire, so you can overlay it on the video and tweak it and stuff. And I know I use Filmora, and it will also let you do that because the image is, or the video has a transparent background, so you can take that fire and set it on top of something.
Yeah, because
You might
I
have a little
needed
bit of the
something like
ground or
that.
something that's actually burning, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm messing with that stuff.
I wanted to see if I could use it for like, because I want to make a moving graphic for my promos for Facebook. So that's what I was asking.
Yeah. Yeah, I got all kinds. I got some that's just kind of like a line of fire just kind of going up, some that's like explosion or fire just shooting across, or like a fireball, or all kinds of different things. But yeah, I got all kinds of fire and explosion stuff. And I think I got some with dirt and blood and
You should send them to me.
I don't even know what I know. I was gonna get a lot more because I had got them back when I was making music. I was gonna do it for music videos and stuff, and I used a couple for them. But that was like right around the end, and then my mic played out, and I quit making music, and then started doing this. But yeah, I know I got some fog. I don't remember what all effects I got. I used to have a bunch of sound effects. I had like on my flash drive, I had all my instrumentals, which I had like 200-300 beats on there. But I had probably about 500 to 600 sound effects, like almost anything you could think of, sound effects. I had it on there, wherever that I could put into background noise in some of my songs or some shit.
Nice.
But I lost all that shit, so yeah. Lawrence, what do you think about B4M live tweet or Battle for METAGORE live for the live tweet session? I think that's kind of cool. I like the actual Battle for METAGORE live better. That way, it's got the METAGORE in there and such. Because people just kind of stumble across it. I think that would be better in my opinion. But yeah, I like both of them. Key showed up. Greetings and hallucinations.
Hi, Key.
We are actually about done. That was we done the last sprint. We only did 3 tonight, but still almost 2 hours.
Hey, it works.
But oh well. Do you have videos about making audiobooks? I do not have any yet. I thought about doing one, but I'm thinking about doing it after I release my audiobook. That way, people's like, well, why are you talking about audiobooks if it's not even done? Type 4 deal. And originally, I was going to wait until the anniversary date of the book to release the audiobook, which isn't until May. But I know I should get my taxes at the end of this month, early next month. And then I'm probably just going to release it then and say, screw waiting. But maybe, so I got my videos for February and March filmed. I might do one in April about audiobooks or whatever. And I might even message my narrator and see if he wants to do like a video chat.
Do that.
Discussion. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about doing something like that or whatever. Or maybe even do like a little live stream with them or something, just talking about audiobooks.
That
we're
gonna all
could
die.
ask questions and
the drool in front of the computer,
Disable comments.
You should just like warn him that your friends are thirsty. So.
But I thought about doing a video of some sort about it after it's released at some point. He said, I know I missed most of the streams, sick, so not writing today. Just want to stop and say hi. Cool. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you get feeling better. I'm toying with the idea of doing an audio version of songs. It's cool. I went through ACX. They have 3 different payment methods. You can either do straight royalties, straight, pay for it once and that's it, or you can kind of do like a split, which is what I'm doing. That way, you're not having to give up as much royalties, but you still have to pay them. It's just not as much as what it would have been if you had to pay the full amount, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, I think in the beginning, unless I happen to make a large chunk of money, I'm probably going to do full royalties for book 1.
That's what I had intended on doing because I didn't want to be out a bunch of money. But now I'm out like $800 and something. But I found him. I was like, no, I gotta have him. And he's like, no, I want either full or paid up front, or at the end you don't pay until afterwards. Well, I mean,
See, my problem is I need a character that can imitate a Haitian like French accent, but a subtle one. So I'm just kind of like, it's gonna be hard for me to find the right voice.
yeah. I know they have different, I think, accents and dialects or whatever on ACX you can kind of go through. So you might be able to try to search that way.
Yeah. Plus, there's also a female voice, and I've heard some guys trying to do female voices, and it's not that great. So it's like,
yeah. I mean, my guys, he's not the best female. It's better in some of them, but yeah. But I know his accents. He does a lot of different accents for me, and I just love them. I know he does like an Indian, like Asian Indian accent, and then he does like Scottish, Irish type accent. And
oh, nice. What does he sound like normally? I should probably just listen to the audiobook.
I was gonna say just the narrative. He's from, I think, New York, but I don't. He might have more of a northern accent, but he doesn't sound like that Bronx type accent or anything like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, Lauren. If you weren't female, I'd hire you for the French accent. The problem is most of my characters are male, so I have two female characters right now.
Do Cajun French. Yep. I think I asked him to do a Cajun accent for one character, or maybe I had thought about it and never asked him to do it. I don't remember. But I know one character. I can't remember. But I know one character where I kind of envisioned them more with that Cajun accent.
I just think the French sounding accents are sexy, especially, my favorite version of French is when a black man does it and it almost sounds African. Like it's French, but it almost has that twinge of African in it. Like, don't know what language in Africa, one of them, but I just think it's sexy.
Yep.
I totally read that as Les. I'm like, what? I have issues.
Yeah, so again, I should have recorded the video chat I had with my narrator because we was going through pronunciation, and he had known that I had some made up languages in my book, and it popped up, and he kind of started reading through some of them, and then he's like, "Just correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong." I was like, "I don't fucking know how to pronounce it. I just wrote the shit."
Yeah. Right.
I was kind of close to it, but I'm not even going to try to pronounce it to tell you how to pronounce it.
Oh my god, I have because one of my characters is part of the She, which is the fairy folk. So he says a lot of things that are in Gaelic. I don't know how to pronounce any of that.
I was like, I know kind of some of the stuff, but when you start getting syllables and stuff that don't typically go together, nope. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, Lauren. James, my other main character, is technically Cajun, but his accent is almost gone because he's been wandering the Earth for over 200 years. Well, wandering the United States. So, yeah. My grandmother is from Louisiana, so that's kind of where I based my main character being from. So.
Yeah, the character I had thought of with the Cajun accents, I based that from the place that they are originally from. Early on in my world building, I had pictured a lot of witch doctors and voodoo type stuff, and then automatically think of Louisiana, New Orleans, voodoo type stuff, and Cajuns. And I was like, yeah, I like that voice that kind of goes with it. Yeah. But since then, I've kind of removed that whole culture from that world building or whatever, so it's not in there. But I was still go ahead and keep that voice tone or whatever dialect.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Creole, Cajun, and Haitian sound extremely similar because they all have the same background based out of voodoo, because voodoo came from Haiti, which originally came from I think it's or West Africa. So you see the similarities between the three cultures.
Yeah.
I did a lot of research on voodoo because it's important.
Yeah, I might incorporate that somewhere else in my world or whatever, but I know that kingdom or whatever. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna keep that anymore. But maybe for like a different one, I think it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lauren was like all are different. Yeah, and that's the thing is you can definitely see the difference, but when you get to the culture, that's when you see the similarities. Of course, Black culture tends to be like that. We have a lot of similarities because we are from the same root culture. Like I was talking to someone, I watched a video on YouTube about a woman who she's half black, half white, so she kind of fits into this weird gray area of culture. And she went to Louisiana and she was watching, and she's also been to Africa and different parts of the United States. And she's like, the root origins of our cultures are very similar. Like, it's ridiculous how similar they are.
But yeah, thank y'all all for joining us tonight.
Yep.
We didn't get 4 done like we usually do, but oh well. We had more chit chat, and I wasn't just sitting here like I don't know what to do.
Right.
But anyways, you want to do your outro?
Oh yeah. I am A.L. Williams, the author of Immortal Scars, which is available on Amazon. My second book is coming out March 14th, which is Hopeless Scars. They can both be read as standalones. I'm currently looking for beta readers for Shameful Scars, so if you're interested, just hit me up. And I am looking for more arc readers for Hopeless Scars. I already have a few. And I have a Patreon, so do the thing.
And I'm D.L. Stewart. Debut novel, Battle for METAGORE, is currently available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and a bunch of other places. Those links are down below. I also have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Patreon, website. Everything's down there. Should be. I know last week somebody let me know that StreamYard didn't want to transfer it, so I had to go back and do it afterwards. But it should all be down there. I haven't checked, but it should be. If not, I'll get it there. Sovereign Duties, which is book 2 of my METAGORE series, is currently in the hands of a couple people for alpha reading and stuff. So I'm waiting to get that back. And then I somewhat started on book 3 today, writing it. So that's where I'm at with that.
Woohoo.
Yeah. Leg itch. And I guess that's about it I can think of. So yeah. Again, thank you all for joining us, and we will see y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace and broadcast.